today I'm doing a review of the Aveeno Active Naturals Positively Radiant Intensive Night Cream with vitamin B3. Looks just like this, and it costs approximately $19. I believe it was like $18.99 at my local Walgreens. And I have used this every single night for about 3 weeks now. So I think I have a pretty good idea of everything that goes on in it, or on with it. And you can see I have used quite a bit, about 1/4 a jar. So I thought I'd do a review for you guys. The first thing that I noticed about this was, and I said it in my drugstore haul, was it smelled really good. So it reminded me of pretty much all Aveeno products, most Aveeno products I'll say. My issue with it is, the first issue with it I should say, is the fragrance. It's extremely overwhelming sometimes, and you can really smell it, which is, I know, the point of fragrance. But when you're wearing something on your face, you're really smelling it because it's awfully close to your nose and you're wearing it on your nose and underneath your nose. So it's very, very fragranted, which I don't like too much, especially for a night cream, because you're going to sleep and you're breathing that fragrance all night long. So that for me just wasn't something that I really liked that much, as well as the product. My skin type is dry to normal, so I have pretty much normal skin, except every now and then I get some dry spots on my chin, right here, and on my nose. So basically just in my T-zone, and it's not even every day, it's just randomly, sporadically throughout the year I end up with dry skin. So this doesn't say if it's for a specific skin type, but I figured it would be good for everyone. I definitely would not recommend this for somebody with oily skin, because I find it to be really, really oily. I know it's supposed to be an intensive moisturizing cream, but I think that they went a little bit wild with the oil, and I actually don't find it that moisturizing. After I put it on, I feel like I could use some moisturizer, whereas I feel kind of greasy and just oily in general, but not moisturized. So almost like I put like vegetable oil or something on. Maybe not even vegetable oil. I know not olive oil, because olive oil is moisturizing. But I'm not sure if you'll be able to see, but it actually looks really oily too, and you can see like an oil slick in there. So that's something that I'm not okay with, because I don't want to be adding oil to my skin. I just want to be adding moisturizer. And I know, like, you'll say, oh, oil moisturizes. This one I feel like it's not penetrating the skin, it's just sitting on top of the skin. So for those two reasons, I actually would not recommend this, because I don't like having a lot of heavy fragrance on myself at night, and I don't like having a lot of oil on my skin either. Also, a third reason I wouldn't recommend it is it does cost $18.99, and this is all you're getting. So it comes in a pretty big box, which I showed you in my drugstore haul, and I'll link it right here so you can see it. It's a pretty big box, and then you open it up and it's almost like wah wah wah, you know, like it's so small compared to the box that you get. So that was disappointing, and I feel in a way a little bit gypped, because I just thought there was going to be so much more, and I was so excited when I bought it, because I thought, oh my gosh, if I can get away with using a drugstore cream rather than my high-end cream, this is going to be amazing. But you end up getting more in my high-end cream than you do in this. So that's pretty disappointing. This for me was a huge flop. I have to say, if you have oily skin, stay away. If you don't like fragrance, definitely stay away, because this is highly, highly fragranced, or fragrant. And another thing that I don't like is because of the amount of oil, I feel like even though I'm not actually putting it on my eyes, I feel like it's always getting into my eyes. It's like sliding into my eyes. And because of the oil, it's like sliding into my eyes. And then because of the fragrance, it makes my eyes burn. And it actually says right here, if product gets into eyes, rinse thoroughly with water. So that kind of sucks, because when you're sleeping, obviously you're like rolling around, and this is a night cream, so it's bound to smear. But it just feels like it's always sliding. I don't know. It's really oily, not moisturizing at all, overpriced for the amount you're getting at a drugstore, and way too fragrant. And yeah, so this is just kind of a flop for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Actually, really quickly, I actually stopped recording, and then I remembered something that I definitely wanted to mention. So the other day, I usually do a exfoliant on my face once a week. I try not to do it more than that, because you really don't want to be stripping your face constantly. So I use my brush, what is it? It's the Olay Professionals Pro X face cleansing brush, or tool, whatever it is. So I use that with an exfoliant face wash, and it's got lots of little beads and whatnot. I use the Aveeno exfoliating face wash, and I do that once a week. And I did it, and after I got out of the shower, I went to do my normal skincare routine. So you get out of the shower, you put I use the Estee Lauder serum, and then I do my moisturizer, and I grab this and put it on, and within seconds of putting it on, my face was on fire. It was burning so bad, I can't even tell you. I literally was like jumping up and down and was like, oh my god. I immediately jumped back into the shower and turned it on and like scrubbed my face to get this off. Because of the fragrance, what I think is the fragrance, it might be something else in there, I'm not really sure. It doesn't have the ingredients on here. But whatever's in here, after you exfoliate your skin, you do not want to use this, because your pores are open and your skin is freshly scrubbed, and it's going in there and it burns like crazy. So definitely stay away from this after you do an exfoliant. But that was just something I remembered I wanted to mention, because I'd never had that happen before with any of the other creams that I have used. So definitely remember that. But okay, I'll see you guys next time.